He said it's the 8th day, then it's Derech Shabbos. If for any reason that this was delayed, postponed, then it is not Derech Shabbos. If time comes for it on Shabbos, you must wait till Shabbos is over. Same thing too if a child is born Mahul, is born already circumcised, like many great tzaddikim were, so that it's only a question of Atavas Damris, just to release some blood. That is not Derech Shabbos, then he must wait till after Shabbos, even though that may be the 8th day. Same thing holds true also with and there's nothing else that's allowed. You cannot explain once about the use of the knife. The knife must be put away very carefully before the act is completely over, because it becomes muktzah achmas kisor kiss. Also, any kind of preparation before this is awesome. It's only the halacha that's for the sake of the kiss itself. You should be zeichet to simchas. Shabbos, Likbei, Simcha, Shekule Shabbos, yes, I'll take care of it. Place Shabbos, Dine, Leka, the Shabbos. Then it says that if Has V'Sholem, a fire broke out on Shabbos, it's a question of monetary loss, not a case where there's a sakana. Of course, if there's a sakana to the bushes to save people's lives, there's no question about it. Only if there's a question of problem with a loss of money, property, which could run into a lot. A person's whole lifetime investment is concentrated on one single spot. He has all his belongings in one place, in his home or a store, where, let's say in his home, there's everything there. There's money, for example, cash. He hoards cash. And he has everything in his house. Now, this fire breaks out on Shabbos. Chachamim, Chazal, made a gzera. Of course, the nature as a person might become very excited because of the possible loss of his wealth, and I'm afraid that he might go into all kinds of ill Shabbos because of it. Therefore, to put a stop to this, a halt to it, there were days that the person cannot take anything, not save anything at all in time of a fire, not even that which is not muktzah, not even that which can be taken out into a place where you're allowed to carry. Example for me. You have a private home from the house to the yard, where it's your own yard, there's no question of carrying. Even that you cannot do. Some say that this is permissible. The Shulchan says that this is permissible to bring it out to the yard. It's only where there's no Eidah. Of course, to a street that you sit out, nobody argues that, of course, you're not allowed to. Bring it out to a tremulous, to a place where, let's say, a good example would be from the apartment into the hall. The hall where there's no Eidah belongs to a lot of people. The person's apartment into the hall, that is forbidden to carry. Not that it's up, but it's like one, similar to tremulous. At least there's no Eidah there, so it's forbidden to bring out to the hall anything which is not muktzah. However, the Chachamim allow the person to take out just that which he needs for that day. In other words, if, let's say, the fire broke out on Friday night before the meal, as a shown, he's allowed to take out the food that he needs for 3 meals. Friday night, Shabbos morning, and Shalosh Shabbos. If it broke out Shabbos morning before the meal, take out for 2 meals. The afternoon, take out for 1 meal. That he's allowed to take out. Also, if let's say he has one big pot, in that pot there's a lot of food enough to last for 20 meals, or a barrel of wine, he wants wine, take out the whole barrel as long as it's one single item. Or he could take a sheet and put into that sheet all the dishes that he could. It's one single package that he's allowed to take. Get into a place where he could carry, at least, not where he could not carry. So, this is only food items. Clothing, he's allowed to, might as well you take this clothing, put on suit, coat, run outside, even to the street. Take it off, run back inside, and put on clothing and go out each time. This is all for himself. For others, he's allowed to say, whoever wants to, come and take, hefker. Hefker means each person can come and take what he needs also. Strangers can come aside and take enough food for themselves, for clothes, and then, after Shabbos is over, by law, these people are not required to give it back. But of course, it's very not nice if they keep it. It's good that they should know there's a bad taste to it, bad taste of sin, close to sin, and therefore they should return it. Now, all this is said, this is the Shulchan about fire and Shabbos. Yet, it then said, Amos says that this is all previous days when the Jews lived by themselves. Nowadays, the Jews live with Goyim, and there's a danger of the Goyim becoming incensed, furious about not putting out a fire and so forth. So today, nowadays, it is permissible. It should be of themselves. But it is permissible for a person to put out a fire nowadays. Aharon, each of putting out a fire, the chavruta, is midrabanan. It's Moshe Feinstein, according to most Shulchan. Therefore, it is permissible for a person, if there's a fire in the house, take water and extinguish that fire.